Hello everyone, welcome to Engineering Classes YouTube channel for a video lecture series in Python. In this video lecture, we'll consider develop a Python code to determine whether the given string is a palindrome or not. First, we'll try to understand what the string palindrome is with few examples. Then we'll consider the flowchart which gives me the actual flow of the program. Towards the end, we'll consider the demonstration of the code. So without wasting much time, let's get into the task straight away. String palindrome examples. We'll try to understand the meaning of string palindrome with the help of few examples. If I consider the example radar, if I read it from left to right or right to left, it should give me the same word, radar. Hence, such strings I call them as palindrome. Next, another example, madam. If I read it from left to right or right to left, it is still the same word, madam. Another example, race car. If I read it from left to right or right to left, it is still the same, race car. Another example, noon, pop, mom, and like this, there are many more such examples. Such strings are palindrome. Here I have to be careful with the cases. Is it in uppercase or lower case? So this thing I'll take care in the program. Once I write the program, I'll take care of this. To understand this, let me consider first the flowchart. We'll begin the program with the start. Then enter a string and store it in the variable string1 that needs to be tested for its palindrome. After this, convert the string into its lowercase because the user may enter the first letter as the capital letter or entire thing into capital letter or one small letter, one letter in capital letter. So such cases will convert everything into its lowercase. Then I'll consider it for testing its palindrome. Reverse the string and store it in another variable called string2. After this, convert the strings into lists because to reverse the string, I'm using the inbuilt function reversed that returns the string object. So I cannot compare those string objects. For that, I have to convert those strings into lists. Then I can have the comparison. If string1 is the original string is equal to string2, which is the reversed string, if it is equal, if yes, then I should get the output as the string is palindrome. After that, I should stop the program. Else, if string1 is not equal to string2, then what must be the output? The output must be the string is not palindrome. After this, I should stop the execution. This is the flowchart which gives me the clear picture or the flow of the program, or it gives me the idea to write the code. In the next in the interactive shell or in the file editor, we'll write the actual Python code to demonstrate this. This is the editor window of Python. Here let me consider writing the Python code to check the string palindrome. First let me type string1. So this is going to be the variable of type string str. So I would type input. Inside I'm going to put the message. So what is the message that appears onto the console window? Here let me type enter a string. So this is a message that gets appeared onto the console window, enter a string. Here I'm expecting the user to enter the string. So once he enters, let me write string1 equal to string1 dot case fold. So this is a string method which converts everything into lowercase. So as I said in the flowchart, if the user enters one of the letters in capital that needs to be converted into small, then only it checks for the string palindrome. This is the one of the important stages in this program, because if I don't write this line first, if I write madam M capital, then I would get it is not a string palindrome. So to avoid such cases, I have to convert everything into its lowercase. So that is being done. Next, let me consider the second variable string2 is equal to reversed. So this is the inbuilt string method. Here, this is what I'm going to use. Reversed. Inside I should get string 1. So string 1 is the variable wherein the user has entered the input that is there in string 1. String 2 holds its reversed version. So once this is been done, I have to compare, and as I compare, I cannot compare the two strings, string 1 and string 2. As I said, string 1 and string 2 will hold the string object. That cannot be compared. Before comparison, I should convert the strings into list. So let me do that. List of string 1. So here I have done. If list of string 1 is equal to list of string 2, if these two are equal, then I should print the entered string is a palindrome. The entered string is a palindrome. This is the message that I am getting. Else, if these two are not equal, string 1 is not equal to string 1, then I should get the message as the string is not palindrome. The string is not palindrome. This is the message that I am getting if these two are not equal. If let me save this code. If there are no errors, let me run this code. I should start getting the outputs onto the console window. Here I'm getting the message enter a string. Let me enter one palindrome string. Let me type MADAM. The string is palindrome, whether I read it from left to right or right to left. Here I have purposely entered the first letter as capital. As I'm converting everything into lowercase, I should get the output as the entered string is a palindrome. So this is the output I was expecting. I'm getting the same thing. Let me run this code one more time with small letters. So obviously this is palindrome. I should get the output as palindrome. Let me run this code one more time with where I get the output as not palindrome. If I type HELLO, hello, I should get the output as not palindrome, and I'm getting the output as the string is not palindrome. Yes, this is the clear demonstration of string palindrome in Python. Initially I considered the examples what the string palindrome is, then I considered the flowchart of the program. Towards the end I considered the demonstration of the Python code in Python file editor window. I hope you people have understood. If there are still any doubts, please let me know them onto the comment section, and I'm happy to answer those doubts. Thank you so much for watching.